Okay. I just want to give a small micro talk about Reflex, because I think many people don't know Reflex at all, and many people should know what Reflex is. Reflex is made by Rocco Caputo. I don't know how to speak it then really. And he made PoE before. If you know PoE, it's like one of the biggest event systems we have in Perl. I mean, any event is also there, but any event is like not really part of the community, so whatever. And when he was designing Reflex, which is made in Moose, which makes very much sense in the environment of an event environment, because all programs run a long time, so startup time doesn't matter. The point is that Reflex was first thought that people said it's a new PoE, it's a new event system, but it's not. Reflex is actually an ORM for events. That means that Reflex can handle all event systems. It doesn't matter what event system you have. So when you make something with Reflex, you can actually use this in any event system, even though then you must use the event system wrapped with Reflex, but you can still have other stuff in the event system you are used to have. So when you have already an environment from some event system, Reflex can handle it in this case. And the ones we don't, if there is something, an event system that is missing or something, just cry and it will help. But you see, there's already many stuff written. And I already started to make a HTTP client for it, which is like, for me, the only reason why I use event systems. Why, if you want to make web scraping or something like that and want to fire up 100,000 web requests, do it in an event system, don't do it differently. And this one actually makes it pretty easy to make such stuff. You make a for loop and have a sub that says what has to be done with the result. In code-wise way, you have, for example, we have a role you can just add to your class and you see how it's made. So we have my sample client with it, which is, I think, should make it a bit bigger. No. That Moose class with Reflex client HTTP role, and with the function request, which then triggers the function HTTP request with a request object and optional parameters. And when the request is done, the function on HTTP response is automatically called, and the response event has all the information about the response, about the args and everything. And as said, this is in this case I use PoE inside the Reflex client HTTP, but as said in the bigger picture, this can run with everything when it's once ported to real Reflex. So yeah, I think you should actually, if you are in the event system area and if you are working with events, you should definitely try it out and take a look at it. Reflex IRC channel on IRC.org, and I can just suggest that people should go into this, because this is really like nice event stuff. Thanks.